Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Codergirl.py. I'm Serenity, aka Codergirl. This is my friend Scooter. Today I'm going to introduce you to variables and printing using Python. Hope you enjoy! Before we start, I want to give a shout out to Catherine Michelle, who has shown a lot of interest and support to me and my coding. Alright, so if I open up my IDE, you can see that I have two folders, print and variables. In my variables folder, I have one file, variables.py. In it, I have 3 lines of code. My name equals Codergirl.py, Scooter age equals 2, and isCoder equals true. When you program, you'll want to store information. For example, if you're making a website, you want to store the user's username and password. Programmers use variables to store this information. You can think of it like a box that you put one item in, or an envelope that you put a letter in. To create a variable, you'll write variable name equals value. The equal sign assigns the information to the variable. You will always have to write your variables like this because it follows Python's syntax. Just like the English language, Python has a lot of rules on how to correctly write your code, and it helps the computer understand what our code means. In Python, your variable name must be one word, and you, for now, will only assign one value to your variable. You also must put each line of code on a new blank line. So, looking down at my file, you can see that I have 3 variables, my name, Scooter age, and isCoder. My name is assigned to the information Codergirl.py, Scooter age is assigned to the information 2, and isCoder is assigned to the information true. One thing to note is that when you want to create a new variable, you want to use a unique variable name. Otherwise, you'll just change the information assigned to the original variable. For example, if I added my name equals Serenity to this file, I don't get 2 variables called my name. I only have 1 variable called my name with the information Serenity instead of Codergirl.py. Keep that in mind when creating your variables. Now you notice that all of the variables here have different values. Codergirl.py, 2, and true. This is because in programming, variables can have different information types or data types. There are a lot of data types out there, and I won't get into all of them today. But the main ones you'll use are integers, strings, floats, and booleans. Integers are, of course, whole numbers. Strings are essentially text and are always put in between quotations. Float is a number with digits past the decimal point, like 2.34. And a boolean is named after George Boole, and is always either true or false. In Python, you must capitalize a boolean. So if you look back at my variables.py file, you can see that the variable, my name, is assigned to the string Codergirl.py. The variable Scooter age is assigned to the integer 2. And the variable isCoder is assigned to the boolean true. Perfect. But what happens when I actually run this program? If I run this program by clicking the run button up top, you can see that nothing actually happens. And it might seem like our code didn't work. However, our program did run. We do have 3 variables called my name, Scooter age, and isCoder. We just didn't do anything with them. How can we output these variables and show them to the user? This is where the built-in function print comes in handy. So let me exit out of my variables file and close my variables folder. In my print folder, you can see that I have 2 files, print.py and print1.py. Let's open print.py and check out the code inside. In it, I only have 1 line of code, print hello world. In print hello world, print is a function that outputs whatever is in between the parentheses. Since hello world is in between the parentheses, when I hit the run button up top, sure enough, I get the output hello world. And I can change this to whatever I want. For example, if I change it to the integer 3, save my file, and hit run, I get the output 3. Perfect. I can also change it to the Boolean true. Save my file, hit run, I get the output true. Great. But how do I print variables? Let me exit out of my print file and go into print1.py. In it, I've declared the exact same variables as I did in variables.py, but I've added 3 new lines of code. Print my name, print scooter age, and print isCoder. To print a variable, you'll just insert the variable's name. The variable name acts kind of like a key to a file cabinet, and is how we'll access the information. So, if I go up and hit the run button, you can see that it outputs all of the variables' values, Codergirl.py, 2, and true. So far, I've been running all of my files by clicking the run button up top. But if you want to run it from the terminal, that is perfectly fine. You'll go to the terminal, and you'll change folders and go into the folder that the file you want to run is in. Since print1.py is in the print folder, I'll write cd print. And now that we're in the print folder, I'll write Python and then the file name, which is print1.py. When I write Python and then a file's name, I'm calling a background program called a compiler, which translates the code we wrote into machine-readable code, which is code that the computer can actually read and understand. And sure enough, when I write Python print1.py and hit enter, I get the exact same output as I did beforehand. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. This is Codergirl.py signing out.